Guys, we've got something really special for you today. You know, we test off-road vehicles just up this canyon, and today we're going to test something very special, aren't we, Nathan?
That's right, folks. You have a tendency to ask us, hey, what about a proper Jeep? Airing down the tires, lockers, all that other stuff. We never do that because, frankly, we're testing vehicles that come right from the automaker. However, today's a little bit different.
That's right. We've got 3 really special Jeeps for you, courtesy of trailjeeps.com. And these guys, well, they're going to blow your mind. Coming up next
On the Fast Lane Car.
All right, Weston, tell me about this crazy Jeep. I mean, we've got the body off the frame, and there's a reason for that because of this. What's this?
That is a 6.4 liter HEMI V8 straight out of an SRT 8 Grand Cherokee.
So this is the 475 horsepower monster that you're putting in a Wrangler. Now this is a Wrangler, of course, except there's a difference. Under the hood is a HEMI. That's right, the 5.7 liter HEMI engine that you might find in a Charger or a Challenger, but in this case, instead of the Pentastar, it's been transplanted, and we have a monster Jeep. Here, we have the standard Wrangler with the Pentastar, except it's got all the bells and whistles and all the goodies to make it really off-road worthy. And Nathan, I've got something really special for you. Why don't you go show them?
Oh, it's the 6.4 liter HEMI. I'm gonna have fun. Check this out. They do transplants into this as well. The big, bad HEMI. Over 470 horsepower. Yes!
Weston Blackie, owner of Trail Jeeps.
All right, Weston, first of all, you've been doing this a long time. Tell me about your background.
So I started in Jeeps as soon as I could start driving. I grew up in South Texas, not a whole lot of four-wheeling down there. Moved to Colorado for school. And shortly thereafter, I actually started to compete in series called We Rock, You Rock. Did King of the Hammers in 2008. Had a blast doing that, but wanted to get back into Jeeps, so sold off all my race cars. Bought my 2008 Wrangler, put a HEMI in it, and having great fun now.
So here we have a standard Wrangler Unlimited with the Pentastar, but you've done something to it. You've added all the bits and goodies. Tell me about this one.
Yep, so this one, as you said, yep, it's a Pentastar. Nothing wrong with that engine. It's a great V6. This one has King coilovers, the Off-Road Evolution bolt-on brackets, so it's really easy to swap them on. Same 37-inch Nitto tires, bead locks, poison spider armor, so it's really close to that Jeep, just a different engine.
And why does it say kickstand?
Well, we have a little story about that. The owner of this Jeep, I took him on a really hard trail through Moab. He started leaning really hard to the left and thought he was going to roll, and he stuck his leg out. Thinking he's going to stop his Jeep, so now he has the nickname Kickstand.
And if somebody wanted this Jeep, how much would this cost?
This one would be right around 60 to 65.
All right, now let's look at your Jeep.
All right.
This is your monster.
This is my baby. It's a 2008 Wrangler Rubicon, 5.7 liter HEMI in this one. Same suspension as the green one, so it has King coilovers on it, but it has a long arm suspension. The control arms are stretched out, gives it better geometry. 37-inch Nittos again. Poison Spider armor. We're trying out a few new bumpers on this one. This one's made by TNT Customs up in Wyoming. We actually cut 4 inches of the frame off, so everything gets sunken in, gives you a better approach angle. We have one of our own prototype bumpers in the back that we make ourselves. It's designed to cut a ton of weight off the back and only weighs in at 4 pounds.
Wow.
So yeah, this is my baby.
And you know, obviously you don't need a HEMI. You don't need that power when you're going rock crawling. But why do you do it? Why do you put all that horsepower under the hood of these beasts?
Well, I'll tell people it just makes it that much more fun. But if you actually get down to it, it makes the drivability a lot better.
Yeah, I noticed that on the road it's just much more relaxed.
Yeah, you don't feel like the transmission's searching for gears. You can keep up with traffic. You can get out into traffic. In my opinion, once you put bigger tires on them, it actually makes it a safer vehicle, because now you can keep up with 75-mile-an-hour traffic on I-70. This is our, I guess you can call our big time build. This is a 2009 Wrangler with a 6.4 liter HEMI V8 in it. It's running an AEV 3.5-inch lift with King shocks, 37-inch Nitto tires, spider lock bead locks, and poison spider armor. Kind of our demo Jeep. So when a customer comes in and says, "Hey, I really want a HEMI, but what do they feel like?" We say, "Well, take this out."
So how much would this cost if you wanted to buy it in, in a new version?
This one would be roughly around 80 to 90 grand.
All right, Nathan. Normally when we come up here, we go that way because?
Well, because that's an easier trail. That's a trail that has the mud pit, and that's the trail we take a lot of the crossovers that we have to test.
But that way is what, Nathan?
That way's a Big Mama.
That's right, and we're gonna take these bad Jeeps up one of the hardest trails here and see how they do with all the off-road gear.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
I think we might be winching a little bit. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, Nathan, well, that was the easiest time we've ever had going up that Big Mama incline. How did it feel?
This, believe it or not, has open diffs, basically. It's just a regular Jeep. The other ones have locking diffs. And the difference is that you really have to gun it, get a lot of wheel slippage when you're going up these things, and that's usually terrifying. In this, it's kind of like, oh, you want me to go a little faster? You want to go up that hill? No problem, no problem. Here, sit back, have a smoke while I do it. It's ridiculous.
Dude, there was a moment where I thought we were gonna flip backwards. I had a little bit of a brown spot, I'm being honest, on the seat of this thing.
Sphincter down to 0. Now, you know what? Once again, folks, these are Jeeps, and so they're balanced for this type of thing. I'm not saying go and try to see how much of an incline you can go up before you flip back, but I can tell you, it's not that hard to get up most hills in a Jeep. Especially one with this much body armor, with this much tire, with this much engine, and this much gearing. Oh my God, it's just incredible. I know I'm very enthusiastic, guys, and I sound like a schoolgirl, but you know what? If you were here, you would feel the same way.
What do the interns say?
Come on, guys, it's fun, right?
Bouncy.
Bouncy fun?
Oh, it's bouncy.
I don't want it, don't, Nathan, don't go up that hill. Just kidding, guys. Maybe we'll feed them today.
Yeah, maybe we'll throw them some Taco Bell.
No roof today, please.
No roof for Kyle today. He's been a good boy.
Hey, let's introduce our newest member of the team. Tommy, say hi.
Hi.
He's our new photographer.
That's right, folks. So if there's any problems that you have with our photography, blame them, not us.
Yeah, we're just doing the driving. All right, Nathan, let's face it. You don't need 470 pound-foot of torque to go up that hill, but...
But it's nice. Man, folks, Yes, okay. It's kind of like using a sledgehammer to kill an ant, all right? There's a lot of extra things going on here, but think about it this way. You could get a really, really nice sports car for this money, or you can get an off-road sports car for this type of money.
You know, I would say you can get an off-road sledgehammer for this money because this just obliterates the rocks. I mean, I saw you driving it, and normally we go up here with like stock Jeeps. You know, it's white knuckle. Here, all the gear, you just feel completely confident. It's still scary, it's still fun, but we're not like, you know what.
Yeah. The pucker
Brown
factor
spot.
is actually less here with this.
As always, this is Roman
And Nathan.
saying thanks for watching, and remember,
Subscribe for a new video every day.
see you guys next time. We're off to do a little bit more four-wheeling. First time flooring it. Here I go. Oh my God, that ought to be illegal. And maybe it is, because it is crazy loud.